Alright. So this is what we've got. Let me get down here. This is where the family campsite is. It has been for many years. There's some old firewood and stuff, but the campfire was always right here. And where the hell was that damn thing? I used to have it here. Here it is. Here's a fire ring. Hasn't been used in a couple of years for the simple reason the whole freaking thing has fallen over from Hurricane Sandy. So what we're going to plan on doing, go ahead and clean that up a little better. What? You can go clean that up a little better up there. Alright. And, well, I don't know. Anyway. Right, Tim? Hold on. So anyways, this is what it looks like. It's a mess. All the trees fell over. It's just a twisted up, gnarly mess. We used to come across here with the snowmobiles and four-wheelers and whatever else, and the old trail is right up there. As a matter of fact, that's where I used to sleep. It's a good thing I wasn't camping down here when the windstorm came through, huh? But anyways, there's a lot of ash in here, and it's good ash, and it needs to be gotten out of here and stacked up because they're logs. Lots and lots and lots of logs. Firewood. Abundance of firewood, which I will never ever be able to use, and probably 99% of it will rot. Like that stuff I just pushed up out of there, Tim just pushed out of there. These used to be all pine trees. I built my house with the lumber that came out of that spot up there, and of course the trees that weren't big enough to cut when I cut them are now, well, leaning, falling over, gnarly, nasty mess. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to actually take a walk on up in there and see what I got while Timothy's messing around here. I should send him to go get the pallet forks to remove, to cut these logs out of here. But I'd like to actually bring the mill down and set it up right here and shoot the sawdust out into that hole. But I don't know. Anyway, yeah, just more shenanigans in the woods. Right, Tim? Okay. So, as you see, I've done a couple of woodland videos, or, woods videos, and Timothy's working in the background there because we're trying to clear these all out. And I'm just walking around down here in the woods. Well, I used to hunt in here. I just lived to hunt when I was younger. Now, not so much with the amount of deer that there are. It's not hunting anymore. It's just go down the woods, shoot a deer, drag the bitch out, take it to the butcher, or butcher it yourself. But anyway, this is going to bring me into a story time with OLF. Okay, once upon a time in this very area, and I'm trying to find the tree stand if it's even still here. There was a guy who hunted here. He hunted down here, and he was about 10 years older than me. I think he was about 10 years. He was somewhere around 10 years older than me, and he was a longshoreman. And I can't say that I disliked him, but he did things that I disliked. I just didn't like what he was doing down here. One time, and this is what prompted this, let me get my glove off. This is what prompted this activity that I had done to him. And if he's watching, hey, you know what? I'm not really sorry. You deserved it. But anyway, I was hunting down there. It was hunting season. It was bow season, and I was about 15 years old or so. And me and a friend of mine were down here fooling around, and he was in a tree. Now we didn't know that he was in this tree stand, but we were down there laughing, carrying on, climbing trees, bending them over, falling down, and just making a whole big bunch of ruckus. Anyway, we stumbled across this guy in a tree stand, and we didn't know he was there until he started yelling and screaming and hollering at us. And it was just like, oh, well, okay. So we laughed and went on our merry way. Well, he went up and he told my dad that we were down there being stupid. And my dad, of course, stuck his boot up my ass because, they paid to hunt here. And we weren't supposed to be down in the woods while they were hunting. Of course, I didn't know he was there. So anyways, that brings us to this story that I'm about to tell you. And it was in this area. It had to be right here. I'm thinking that it was right in that tree. Now I'm going to zoom up there, and I think you could probably see the scar in the tree where the tree stand was up against it, because that's where it was, right there. Okay. This is a good spot to hunt. The deer would come out of the field, which is up there, down from my parents' house, come running right through here and down to a creek down there, up over the other side, and there was some fields and some other ground cover. So anyways, this guy had a deer stand here, and it was the day before hunting season. Let's see, it was the day before. He was here on a Saturday, and sighting in his gun, which Monday is 6-day firearm. And he's down here, not in the woods, but he was along the edge of the field up there, and he was shooting his slug gun and just making a whole bunch of noise. And you know, the deer are not stupid. So anyways, he scared all the deer off. And I said something to him like, you know, why do you come down here the day before hunting season to go, you know, or the Saturday before hunting season to sight in your gun? You know, you got like 12 months out of the year to do that. Anyways, he told me to shut up, that I was a jerk, and blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I paid his deer stand a visit. Is that the natural break? Yeah, it is. I paid his deer stand a visit. What I did was I climbed up to the top, and I took a crap right on the seat. Just big old heaping crap right on his seat. And, you know, of course I left that there. That was probably Sunday afternoon, and Monday morning, he come up and he sat in that shit. Oh, I couldn't even imagine what was going through his head when he realized that he had just sat in a big steaming pot. Well, it wasn't steaming at that time, but it had been steaming only a short, probably 6 or 7 hours before, because he would come down here at 3 o'clock in the morning. He would be in the tree stand at 3 in the morning and just sit there shivering from the cold. But anyways, so this guy, of course, he never said anything, but I know that he sat in it because his hunting clothes were at the bottom of the stand and he left them there. And he did finish out the day, but he had an extra pair of clothes, which blew my freaking mind. I guess he thought he would be prepared for rainy weather or something, but he threw this stinking crap-loaded clothes at the bottom of his deer stand, and he left them there, and they rotted there. I mean, they never picked them up again, so he must have knew that somebody had taken a shit up there. But anyway, that was from a 15-year-old one lonely farmer to a 25-year-old longshoreman that, you know, told me I was a jerk. So anyways, if you like my videos, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out OneLonelyFarmer.com. I am adding affiliate programs at the bottom of the home page, so you can check into, say, Carhartt. There is a Snap camera shop on there, and a gun store. You can buy guns on my channel. Magazines, ammunition, clothing, whatever you need. So thanks for watching again, guys. Okay, so here we go. I got it in 4-wheel high. Let me get this thing a little low. There we go. And this is where the mess was, down through here. Oh, shoot. Best way to deal with that, huh? Go over here. Oh. Yeah, that's it. So anyways, it's starting to rain a little bit, and I figured I'd take you on a Jeep ride. Be a little bit easier than going on a foot walk or a walking tour. As I said before, this is where we used to camp. It wasn't the most level place, but it was alright. It's really nice, somewhat nice, a maple log. There's another one that fell into the ditch over there. You go up and around here, there's one that's leaning. You go up and around in here, and oh, Timothy, you should have just pushed those out of the way. But a lot of guys buy Jeeps and 4-wheel drive vehicles and never take them off-road. Well, we're off-roading today. Down through the woods. It's always fun, right? I always thought it was. Quite a washout right here. Put her down a gear. Just slower gears. The one thing about these Jeeps is you can pretty much go anywhere. They're better than a 4-wheeler because you can throw the family in them and go ahead and do that. But you know what would be really cool as if I built a cabin down here. Brought my wood miser down in here and built a small cabin. Boy, wouldn't that be something else. I mean, there's the logs. I got to get those logs brought out. Tim, he worked at this pretty hard today. He pushed things around, which will just make room for sticker bushes and stuff. I'd love to seed this back down into pine trees, but of course that's not going to happen anytime soon. So now that I've gotten you good and lost down here, if you watch my channel, you've never seen this part, I don't think. Oh yeah, my friend shoots 3 fox. That was a video that I did. Larry did that. We were down here then, me and Joseph. Joseph was little. Anyway, yeah, there's another log down in there. There's a pine tree. And we did this part yesterday. But, yeah. All for fun, I say, all for fun. And yes, this is New Jersey. To those subscribers that don't know where I am located, this is New Jersey. So, there are places like this here. I know a lot of people were just absolutely shocked to hear that New Jersey even had a tree, let alone woods and stuff. Well, there's cedar trees. Tim didn't get any farther down here than this. And I'm not really worried about scratching the paint on this because I don't much care. And we didn't get any farther than this, but this is down the hardwoods and a lot of ash down here, maple, just a whole host of different kinds of trees down in here. And this is an old trail, but obviously that tree there has fallen down and has blocked my path. So I can't go any farther than that. So I'm going to turn it around and I'll meet you up at the